This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Oh, Betsy B.
Oh, Marcy M.
Marcy M. That's how we go. That's
how it is.
That's how everyone does it now.
That's how we do it now in 2025.
In 2025, the best year to be alive. Well, I will say, as we're recording this, end of January, it's the fires are not out yet, but they're looking good, guys. Hopefully, by the time you listen to this, you'll be like, "Oh, I forgot there were fires," but don't because there's so many people suffering. But
yeah, dude.
So,
hopefully some rain is coming this weekend.
I believe. I'm going to believe.
I'm going to believe. I hope we get fucking bombed with rain.
I do worry that I may have a little leak in my roof that goes right into my bedroom, but you know what? It'll be worth it.
Has something happened? Or
what do you
for
mean?
you to be like,
like the sheetrock is bubbling up a little bit. So yeah. I mean, the paint actually is bubbled up. It's not like I haven't had like water coming in, but I'm like, I see what's going on here.
Yes. Okay.
Something suspicious. But yeah, that's all. That's what we're hoping for.
Hey, you'll find out.
Rain and no puddles in my bedroom.
Woo!
Anything spooky happening, Betsy?
Anything spooky? Not really.
Yeah.
How about you?
Hell no. I'm trying to think, but I can't.
I watched Blink twice last night.
Oh, it's fucked, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
What did you like it?
I did. I enjoyed it. But there were moments where I was like, oh.
It's funny when I watched it. There is a trigger warning before, but people were like, "That wasn't enough," and I was like, "Well, without giving it away, that has to kind of be enough, right?" Like,
yeah.
So,
and I could have seen like if it. I mean, of course, like I feel if it had been a smaller, more indie movie, there wouldn't have been a trigger warning.
Exactly. But I really enjoyed it. It's fucked up.
It's wild. So that was kind of spooky.
That's
kind of spooky. Kind of spooky.
A lot of good Oscar nominations. I was so excited about The Substance getting
Dude.
so much love.
Same, dude. Same. That was my favorite movie of the year.
Oh, it was so good, you guys.
I got it on Blu-ray.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It came like a couple of nights ago. I was like,
It's
we need to have another Substance viewing party.
It's great. You know what I got? I got a big old screen. Well, you have a screen too. Yeah. Don't you?
Yeah. We got some. We got screens. Let's watch.
We got creams.
We got creams.
Screens and creams.
Yeah, nothing too spooky.
Good, I guess.
Except,
honestly,
life.
I don't know that I could handle anything more.
Right.
I mean, like I said, we're at the end of January, so but hopefully I'll be so bored as hell by the time you listen to this in 2 weeks, guys.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's. Here's going to be my call again for more listener stories.
Yes.
Thank you to the people who have bumped the ones they've already sent. That way I can tell.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's just a matter of like, oh, we're asking now, but we'll be reading it next week. You know, you guys.
Right.
So since we're getting down to it. So, but if you have sent a story, please bump your original. So search A Funny Feeling Pod and then just reply to the one you already sent. Or if you haven't sent, send it now. Send some.
Yeah.
Right. Type it up, voice memo,
don't
whatever.
Worry. We're going to have some guests coming.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. We're figuring it out. We're doing this.
Also, guys, if you're like, oh, I don't have any stories, then start telling your friends about this podcast.
Yeah.
Tell 2 friends
and they'll tell 2 friends
and then
they'll tell 2 friends
and maybe
they'll tell 2 friends.
Those people will have some stories.
Yeah, dude. They will.
Oh,
so many people have them.
Everyone does.
Everybody has them,
except for a few people. But most people have them.
Most people have one. There's something weird.
There's something weird.
There's always something weird happening.
I tell you, I already said I was spooked out in the desert. I was scared where I evacuated out by myself all the way in the middle of nowhere in Joshua Tree where things were on the roof at night. And I was like, what's up there? There's no trees for them to even get up there.
Oh, I saw Wolfman.
Oh, how was?
Nah, not very. It was there were parts where the whole audience was laughing really hard. Big laughs when there shouldn't have been. And it's wild because all the actors are great, but it just did not land one bit.
Didn't hit.
There were these 2 teenage girls who were having a blast. They were screaming, they were laughing, they were having so much fun. And it was and then
stoned?
Everybody else was yeah, everybody else was yeah, this is fun. And then towards the very end, some dork was like, would you shut the fuck up? But everybody else was laughing louder after that and stuff where it's this is not the movie for that.
Look,
this is pretty silly.
This is how democracy works. We all decide how we're behaving in a moment, and that's what happens. So if we're all goofing at the movie, we're all goofing at the movie.
Yeah. Once there's multiple huge out loud, and it wasn't they were talking during it, they were reacting to it.
Yes.
Where it's hey, that's what the fun part is of a movie, a horror movie especially.
I did laugh very hard and smile where I don't feel like the rest of the audience laughed.
But laughter is also a way of getting out your terror and stuff.
I wasn't scared. I was like, what the? That's super dumb looking. That's dumb.
Smile rules and Smile 2 rules.
It was one where I was like, I think there are certain ones where I'm not getting them. Hereditary, I didn't get. I was like, this is silly goof and not a silly goof that I would want to watch again.
Right.
This is silly, upsetting goof.
Yes.
But again, it's oh, that just wasn't for moi.
Right.
I was like, what is she crawling around
that
for? Get off your hands and knees. You're
that
silly.
happened to me with you or us.
Oh.
It just did not. I thought it was more silly than it was spooky. I went with Yamara and we were. Wait, did we all go?
That maybe that one was one where I was like.
I giggled.
That was not a scary one for me.
Yeah,
whereas,
I kind of was just oh dang.
Yeah, especially
not
after
landing.
Get Out, because Get Out was so great.
Perfect.
I think Us was too smart for me.
Me too, but then it's but then what was it? What's the deal then? If it is too,
right? And that's the problem with things is that sometimes when they're trying to be something, it can be, and you could academically break it down, and it hits all the markers because they've really thought it through, but it still maybe because it's too thought through, it doesn't like grab the audience in the same way.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's why
Yeah.
we did love Substance so much, because it like really like it is thought through, and also like it feels like very, I don't know, like something about it felt very
Like-
authentic and grabbed me.
Yes, and it is so. Everybody go watch it. It is so good. But like simple, but yet so deep. You know, like I loved how it didn't need to justify anything. It didn't need to explain where this was coming from.
No,
Like,
there was literally
I loved
no
it.
information. Like you're
I
just
loved
like
it so
going
much.
Anyway,
we
we-
gotta watch it. We gotta watch it, dude.
I am gonna try to watch because we have like a month from now to watch Oscar movies, and I was like, I'll try to, because I have the
so many look boring though.
Yeah, but I'll watch some of the good ones. Like I haven't seen Baby Girl. People like Baby Girl.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
People
Is that crazy
like
horny?
Baby Girl. Yeah.
It's like a crazy horny movie.
I
Okay.
haven't seen Anora. People like Anora.
Loved Nora.
Yeah. So I did see Wicked, and I loved it.
I saw Wicked and I thought it was all right.
Yeah,
Parts
it's
I
pretty.
liked.
Which one?
It was pretty. It looked better than because I feel there was like an early trailer where I was like, uh-oh, this looks like a weird N64 video game. Like it just didn't like the graphics didn't look too good. And then in the movie I was like, oh, this looks great.
Oh, yeah. I think it was they didn't finish their like whatever, their colorizing and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, who cares about
Whatever.
movies?
This isn't a movie podcast.
No, this isn't an uninformed movie podcast. This is a funny feeling where we read your stories, and I'm going to read one right now.
Do it.
Coming out of the gate strong, this one says, "You're gonna shit your pants. I guarantee it."
Well, let's see.
Can you even believe
I fucking hope I do.
I hope I shit all over my office chair.
I do too.
Hey, Betsy and Marcy, longtime listener, third-time caller. I've written in about my grandmother and great-grandmother, both named Rita. One of them called me, we called Granny Grunch. I remember Granny Grunch.
Granny Grunch, yes.
I've also written in about seeing a dark figure recede into the darkness at an abandoned house. This time, you're going to shit yourselves, guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
As I mentioned in the last email, my mom's side of the family is pretty religious. We got nuns, we got monks, we even got the honor of having a relative be the last recorded hermit living in good old Ireland. If you look it up, there's a Wikipedia article. The original last name is hard to pronounce. Don't say it out loud. I would like to remain anonymous. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, they didn't want me to read that part.
Oh, funny.
Well, whatever, you get it. Having all that said, my story takes place at a convent. Yeah.
Ooh.
At this convent lived my Aunt Cappy. That's a family nickname. Her sister's name was Sir Arlene. Senior Arlene? What does SR period mean? What's that? SR period.
I don't know.
Is that senior or sir?
Or
sister
sister or
Oh,
I
wait.
don't know. Wait. They are living in a convent. Are they
Senior.
nuns?
Senior.
Senior?
Well, so you can't do this to everyone, guys. We're not going to all get the shorthand. Anyway, Arlene. We would visit the convent a lot when I was a kid. The story takes place when I was probably 3 or 4 years old. At the convent, they had a huge dining hall where the nuns would eat, and it had enough room for their family and other visitors. On the wall of the dining hall was a huge statue of Jesus on the cross. The cross was wooden, and Jesus himself was all white with detailed features. As a little kid, the imagery of Jesus dying on the cross scared me, mostly because some depictions are very graphic. Oh, yeah. They got blood, like gaping holes.
It's crazy scary.
Yeah. I sat with my mom and my other aunt next to me at the table. As we were eating, my other aunt told me if I didn't behave, Jesus was going to come off his cross and get me. My mom got mad at her and told her not to say fucked up shit to me. Shortly after that was said, everyone in the room stopped moving as if time itself stopped. I tried to get my mom's attention, but nothing happened. I got a really eerie feeling about everything. I looked at the cross, and Jesus was pulling the nails out of his hands and feet.
No.
Then he climbed down off the cross and snaked his way towards me.
Snaked.
At this time, I was in a high chair, so I couldn't get away. He came up to me, got close enough to my face, and went, shh, with his finger over his mouth. I screamed and begged to be let out of the chair. As soon as my aunt let me, I ran out of the dining hall screaming, Jesus is gonna get me! I wound up getting lost. The halls were dark and dimly lit. I was crying and scared. After a while, I found another nun who brought me back to my family. Upon seeing her, it's as if she was illuminated light? Maybe illuminated light. A light in the darkness. I'm glad I ran into her. When I was reunited with my family in the library, my mom yelled at my aunt for traumatizing me. The other nuns weren't mad or anything. They told my Aunt Cappy that I'm a lively one. Haha. I still think about this a lot, and I'm 30 years old. Whether what I saw was real or just an overactive imagination, I'll never know. I hope you enjoyed this story. Hope your pants are full of poop. Anonymous fan.
They are
Blue Heart.
Filled. Sorry, they're blowing dust out.
They're not supposed to. Like, literally, it's illegal right now in Los Angeles.
Really?
Yes, because of all the toxic ash and dust. Like,
God damn it.
they're going to kill. This is actually going to kill Betsy, guys.
God damn it. Come on, you guys. Also, they don't do it. They just blow dirt around.
Guys, just
There's nothing to... they're just blowing dirt around.
They just are like,
sorry.
Look, I get my money every week.
That is so spooky.
So spooky. That poor kid. It's too scary.
How dare they say that? And then for something to happen is so scary.
I know. Poor kiddo.
I would never step foot in a church again or anywhere I saw a Jesus. I'd be like, nope, I'm not going anywhere near that.
Too scary.
You pulling the nails out. This should be a horror movie.
I mean, yeah. You're so mad at them?
I'm so mad at them. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Please, get out of here.
I'm trying to record a podcast.
I'm trying to record a podcast.
Truly, what could you possibly be blowing around?
What are you blowing?
Nothing.
If it'll make you feel better, we could listen to a listener story. That way, we don't have to worry about that noise.
Let's do it. Sorry.
All right. That's okay.
Hello, long-time listener. That's my corgi in the back. And I am sitting here. It's New Year's Day. Relaxing day off. I just had an infused omelet and I'm pondering life and was wondering if you guys could give some advice or wanted to see your thoughts on an issue I am having. So there's this person in my life that I no longer speak to. We'll call them Kathy. And a few weeks ago, Kathy texted me and I hadn't heard from them in a really long time, and I decided to just ignore and block. A couple nights later, I have a sleep paralysis incident, and I haven't had sleep paralysis in years. So I wake up because I hear my front door open, and as I look over, I see a tall figure in blue light comes into the living room, darts into my kitchen. And then I can hear it rummaging around in the drawers. So I'm half awake, half asleep. And I think, oh, that's just Kathy. Kathy came home. And I start to fall asleep again. My eyes pop open because I live alone. There shouldn't be anybody there. I look over again and I see the blue figure come into the hallway. And it's standing kind of in my doorway, but down the hall. And it all of a sudden transforms or just gets enveloped in shadow. And now it's this tall shadow figure, huge muscles, hunched over, kind of animalistic, but it's like a person. And it starts coming towards my door. I start freaking out, try to pull my CPAP machine off, try to swing the legs over the bed, and I immediately fall back down. My legs are like jelly. I do this motion over and over and over again, and I'm panicking because I can feel this thing coming closer. As it crosses the threshold of my door, it turns back into that blue lit figure and is now standing behind my head. And I can't look over because I'm paralyzed, and I continue to try to stand up, keep falling, and then I start to scream. And you know, in dreams when you're screaming, but in real life it's like really mumbled, I'm mumble screaming, and I sense motion at the door again, look over, and it's my dog. And me and him lock eyes, and he has like these big sympathetic eyes, and it immediately calms me. Comes in, sits next to me. I put my hand over my heart, and it grounds me a little bit, but I continue to try to stand up. So now I'm still stuck in that motion of trying to stand up and falling down, but with my hand over my heart, my physical body, I can feel it laid flat, but my astral body continues to be stuck in this loop of trying to stand up. Eventually, I'm sick of it. It's been going on forever. And I'm like, okay, you need to roll over on my side, and I wake up in reality, and all is good. So couple days later, I'm in my car listening to a ghost podcast, and they are talking about shadow people. And as soon as it says the Hat Man, the little indicator that somebody doesn't have their seatbelt on goes off. And I'm driving, I'm on my way to an appointment, and it goes off in the back seat right behind me, and it won't turn off. And then so throughout that entire day, the indicator in the back kept coming off. And as soon as the indicator went on, my first thought was like, fuck off, Kathy. Like, I was so annoyed. I had so much to do that day. I didn't have time to deal with that, right? I was annoyed. So every single night that I've had dreams, Kathy is in the dream. I don't know if it's like an anxiety thing and it could be because of what's going on, or if she's doing some crap on the other side. So the other day, I had another dream with Kathy in it. There was a zombie outbreak, and I was in a hospital room, and I could hear the chaos going on outside. Kathy comes in with two of her kids. One of her kids I didn't know was infected, and she didn't tell me. Of course she wouldn't tell me. So she's letting her infected kid attack me. She's letting the other kid like drink her blood because it's a zombie vampire type outbreak. So they act like zombies, and they're like feral like zombies, but they're vampires. So she starts turning into a freaking vampire, and then she yells for me to run. I run out, and it's like this whole thing, right? I'm pretty sure I got by some vampires that were in an elevator. Very cool dream. Anyways, I wake up, and kind of my thoughts about it were like, she is a very narcissistic Leo. Of course, she would be an energy vampire. So my whole thing with it is, I have a lot of very witchy friends and family. I was thinking of maybe doing like a freeze spell, but I have a lot of religious trauma, and anything like ritualistic kind of triggers that, because I came from very like ritual based religious like cult. And not only that, like, I don't know, I don't like doing witchcraft on people. I guess that they don't consent to it. I mean, Kathy is an ass, and she does need to fuck off. But at the same time, like, she has kids, and I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think it's just my anxiety? Do you think Kathy's doing shit? I don't know. Thanks.
Whoa, dude.
That's fuck. I will say about the freeze spell is it doesn't harm them at all. It just prevents them from affecting you.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's just like, to you, they are frozen. It doesn't like freeze their life or anything.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Doesn't it kind of feel like sort of Babadookie, or like the stress of Kathy is now what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, it's affecting, like, even though Kathy's not in their life, that it's still, like, affecting them. Like,
yes,
like,
and it's, like, almost creating an entity that's been fucking with you.
Look, if you're not positive about, like, I
manifesting it, or, like...
Yeah, exactly, Betsy. Absolutely. And I think, like, if you have a hard time with rituals, I don't got a lot of advice, but I will say cord cutting is great.
Yeah, we do improv, so we do rituals all the time.
We do rituals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But cord cutting, that's easy. You can do in the shower. You just imagine the connection that you have as a cord between you and this person, and you cut them, and then the water runs down and it washes any other negative energy away. Pretty easy. Just a little visualization.
Man.
But then
really
Freeze, Kathy.
stressful.
Fucking freeze, Kathy. That sucks, though. I mean,
It sucks.
it's hard enough to get rid of a friend or get rid
Yeah,
of, or,
and like
to
create boundaries and stuff, let alone for it to be like, oh, now you're making it spooky?
How dare a hat man sit in your passenger seat
And not use the seatbelt. What the fuck, man?
doesn't care about laws, doesn't care about you getting a ticket.
It
Click
does really
ticket.
feel like, man, it's manifesting. It's whatever it is.
Yeah. And
You
to truly
know-
just very annoying.
Yeah,
Very annoying
kind of
thing.
what sounds like Kathy's game is of just being kind of annoying.
Very annoying.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I like that cutting the cord.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
Oh man,
Religious trauma.
Everybody's got it, whether they think so or not. Everybody's got it.
Some people love it.
Some people really love it.
They're like-
Some people keep going back once a week or more.
Oh my gosh, I have people that I know that post about it constantly.
Whoa!
But they don't know they're posting about it. They think what they're posting is
It's
like,
cool and
inspirational.
fun.
Oh, cool. Roof dog.
Oh, fun roof dog.
Roof dog's back, dog.
Yeah. I have a spooky story now that the blower is blowing farther away.
Get that blower right
Would you
out.
like me to read it?
I'd like you to blow a spooky story right into my life.
I will blow a spooky story into your life. And it's
Yeah.
called Spooky Story. So here we
Holy
go.
shit.
Ooh. Hi, funny feeling team. My name is Elizabeth, and I live in Missoula, Montana. Did you ever do Missoula Children's Theater?
Did I ever do it? Or did they
Yeah.
ever come to
Did
my
it ever
school?
come to-
Yes.
I loved Missoula's Children's Theater.
I barely remember it, but
So real quick,
it's
everybody.
probably what inspired me to become an actor. And
Yes.
that didn't work out, guys.
It's this. Well, Marcy, come on now.
I'm a writer, but
You're a writer. It's this really great program that travels all around the United States because they came to Colorado a bunch. And what it is it's like two like cool young 20-year-old actors who then come to like an elementary school or a middle. Like it's a
And-
big range.
And my understanding is that
kids.
there's a bunch of duos like that. So they're
Yes.
sending them all over. Yeah.
traveling all around like in just like a funny truck with all the like costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
And within a week, you put on a show. Like, I remember doing a Jack and the Beanstalk, and you, like, do auditions the first. It's
Oh,
so much fun.
Then I didn't do that then. That is not part of my life, but I wish I'd if
you would have
only
killed it, dude.
I would no one would have ever tried harder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I tried so hard,
Yeah.
and I loved every second of it.
Oh my gosh.
It was a dream come true. Anyway, sorry. Okay. Anyways, we love you, Missoula's Children's Theater. Okay. I just recently started listening to your podcast. I know. Where have I been? And I love it so much. Perfect mix of laughter and wanting to curl up in bed with the lights on. I'm not sure if you're still taking listener stories permanently, dude.
Excuse me, forever we don't have a show without him.
Yeah, dude. But if you are, I have one. Here we go. I moved into an old brick row house for grad school in 2018. It was an early 20th century building with original woodwork and hardwood floors, close to downtown and campus. Everything seemed great at first until things started happening.
Until they
Oh,
weren't.
yeah.
Until they weren't.
Little things, really. A light would click off. Things were misplaced around the apartment. I had a stubborn cupboard door that would always be open in the mornings. And since the house was so old, I just brushed it off and figured I was distracted and not putting things back right. One day I was in the shower and I heard some weird noises and realized music was playing. I ran out into the living room in my towel and saw that my old crank dial radio was on full blast, the volume turned to the highest setting.
Oh.
How the hell did the dial turn? I quickly unplugged it. Miswiring, I guess. Then a few weeks later, my friend was over. I hadn't shared any of this with her, and she asked to use the bathroom before going out to dinner.
Can I take a
All of
shit?
us. Hey, I gotta take a shit.
You okay
Now
if I
that's
take
a
a shit in
good
your
friend.
house? Yeah.
That is a good. I want people to feel comfortable taking shits in my house.
I definitely have. I know for sure people have taken shits in my house.
I've taken shits in your old house.
Old house, yeah.
I remember. I feel I've had to stop some podcasts and be like, I gotta take a shit real
Look,
quick.
my friends, when she gotta go, she gotta go. She gotta go right now.
It's really true. Okay. Okay. So go to the bathroom before dinner. All of a sudden, I heard her yelling my name, so I ran to the bathroom and opened it. Oh my God, she said. I thought you were holding the door shut. She said she couldn't turn the knob, and when she pushed against the door, something was pushing back.
Nasty.
Oh, great, I thought. Around this time, things started moving around a lot more. I'd find books lying open on the floor, cups moved around,
Ew.
shoes in weird places. No. Logically, I felt like there must be a reason for all of it, but I would still get spooked if I was there alone, like someone was watching me.
Nasty.
So I tried to spend most of my time on campus or with friends or going there to sleep, basically. Oh,
That sucks.
that makes me so sad. I love my home.
Oh,
Then,
my God, that was
around-
the worst part of the fires. And I can't imagine people who lost their homes, or people who are even displaced, because I was like, I really love my house so much. But now I'm
know.
scared of living in the hills, because that's what
I
catches on
know.
fires, guys.
Oh, I know.
Them hills are alive with fires.
With fires. Yeah, how come she never sung about that part of being the hills?
are alive with heat. Fire. Okay, sorry.
Then, around holiday break, my friend Sam called after too many brewskis downtown
yeah.
and asked if he could crash at my place instead of driving home. Smart.
Good job.
Smart.
Fart.
I burped. So I
She
set him up
farted
on
out
my-
her mouth.
Yeah. What of it, dude? And I burped out of my butt. So I set him up on my little couch and went to bed. That night, I had the craziest dream that a man was walking down the hallway to my bedroom. I remember hearing the floorboards creak and a shadow appearing in the doorframe watching me. I called out, Sam? But the man just stood there. After 10 seconds, 10 minutes, I have no idea, the man turned slowly and started walking back down the hallway. It was terrifying and so vivid. The next morning over coffee, I asked Sam how he slept, and he said, I had the weirdest dream.
Oh, no.
This guy came in through a door and walked to your bedroom. He just stood there in the doorway for a while and then walked back through the living room and out the door again. He never looked at me or anything. It was crazy.
Oh, my
honestly,
God.
I still can't believe this really happened. We had the exact same dream. Or maybe worse, it wasn't a dream. That's what I'm thinking, dude.
That's nasties.
That is so scary.
Well, because it's not a dream, because both people experienced it, and that's not how dreams go.
Oh my God. Especially from other point of
Yes.
views, where it's like, no, I was where I was when the dude walked in through the door and went to your bedroom.
Ugh.
Ew. The second an apartment became available in a nearby place, I moved. I'm not sure what was still hanging around that old building, but whatever it was did not like me living there. I asked if anyone knew anything about the place, but nobody knew much. Even today, I still try to avoid walking past it, just in case whatever was there is still inside. Thank you so much for the fun show. It's awesome. Cheers, Elizabeth. Whoa, dude. That is so spooky.
That's so spooky. Sam? Oh.
Ew. Oh, my God.
I feel like if I never sleep over at people's places, because why would I? I'm a grown-up.
Sometimes it's a little fun.
They have Ubers. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Little slumber party. But yes.
Only
usually.
when traveling would I. But
Yes.
But just as a fun little prank all the time to be like, I had the weirdest dream that someone was just standing in your doorway.
That is pretty funny.
But
Thank
also
you so much for letting me crash. I had the strangest dream.
my travel bag includes a cloak, so I walk down someone's hallway.
Oh my! You bring a cloak?
I'm the best guest because there's always a story after I leave.
Oh my God! Isn't it? That's a lot to pack, though. A whole cloak.
It's a packable cloak. It compresses pretty easy.
Okay, good.
It's full.
Good,
It's very
good,
thin.
good. Okay, good.
Wait, Betsy, I forgot for our friend with Kathy the bitch fucking with them.
Okay.
I sent you a text message. I need you to look at your phone right now.
Okay, I'm pulling it up.
Because we forgot to talk about this corgi. Oh my God.
That's a cow corgi because it's wearing cow horns. This is so. What a cutie!
Corgis.
Look at that loaf of bread.
Look, there are a lot of dogs out there that get bred to be cute and then they have all kinds of weird things. Corgis are not that. They are cute and little and funny looking, but not because like a corgi and like a German Shepherd can. Oh, that is actually one of the cutest mix.
Yes,
a corgi German Shepherd.
Unbelievably cute. You
But
could
when
do
they-
corgi goldens, corgi labs.
Oh, these short little legs are just so cute. Oh my God.
Corgis are so cute.
Oh my gosh.
They are just little loaves of bread running around, and you're just like, this is too cute. This is
Too
too
cute. It's one of the reasons why I even though Honey bites me or has bitten me, she doesn't constantly do it, guys, that I like her so much because she has short legs.
Does she have short little legs?
Not like, but her belly's so big that her legs look even shorter. So she's like very low to the
Cute.
ground.
Cute.
It's cute.
That's really cute.
You can bite me, I guess. That's okay.
That's cute.
I'm glad that I didn't forget to look at this corgi.
I am
This-
too. That made me very
this
happy
corgi
after
so cute.
all of this scary shit.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna read one. This
Yes.
one is titled "Sold My Haunted Furniture on Facebook Marketplace." Gonna make a snap judgment. Gonna tell you that's rude.
I wonder if anybody's complained. I guess we'll find out.
I guess yeah, because I block people immediately after I sell haunted furniture.
Haunted stuff. Yeah.
Hello, ladies. Love the pod. You guys are great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have had many spooky encounters in my day, but in my 36 years of life, I have encountered haunted furniture / decor a few times. It
Whoa.
occurred to me as I was driving to my work this morning, trying to swerve from hitting several squirrels, that I didn't have that many new furniture items in my house. That's funny. Thank you for not hitting those squirrels.
That's so nice.
Also, squirrels, what are you doing?
Sometimes squirrels are living on the edge. They're extreme. They're like, you know what? I see you coming. I'm not gonna budge. We're playing chicken, dude.
I do think squirrels like to be like, let's see who's fucking braver, man.
Yeah.
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 They do that outside my windows with my cats.
Oh yeah. We have a couple of squirrels that just stare at Wilma.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't. Okay. Only the mattress, bed frames, and one couch came new. The rest has been passed down from generation to generation or bought at the Goodwill. The haunted dresser. This dresser originally belonged to my dad's grandparents. My dad is currently 70 years old, so it was pretty old. It was a pretty old ass dresser. My husband decided to fix up the dresser, sand it down, spruce it up, and make it into our daughter's changing table for the nursery.
Cool.
I love watching
Imagine
those.
being able to do that.
Yeah.
That's so rad.
I just would like give up. I'd be like, this is too difficult. I would never
I'd be like,
start.
I would never start. I'd be like, I don't even know where to begin.
A sander can't.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'm not doing that.
No. Let's change it from there. Okay. I made sure to pack it full of all the essentials, baby blankets, diapers, baby clothes, all the things. I would hear sounds coming from the dresser. It sounded like marbles rolling back and forth. But alas, no marbles to be found. The wheels would creak and turn. My daughter would wake up screaming every night. So on and on. So on and so forth for about 2.5 years. What the heck?
Oh my God.
Pardon me. What the heck?
What the heck?
What the
But
heck?
also, is that just having a baby? Does that just happen when you have a baby?
I
They
don't know.
Scream a lot?
But if, I'm going to say, what the heck about this? After having our house investigated by a paranormal group, we discovered that it wasn't just one ghost playing with marbles inside of the dresser. Oh no, it was about 8 ghosts in the house and 13 in the garage. This is your fucking show, Ghosts.
13 in the garage. This is Ghosts. This is... Wait, how many... Wait, say that all again.
Betsy,
8?
it was about 8 ghosts in the house and 13 in the garage.
This is absolutely Ghosts. This is nuts,
You
dude.
can't have 21 ghosts in your house. What the frick?
Wow.
21 ghosts? That's too many.
That's way too many. Oh my God. Okay, sorry.
yeah,
Keep going.
they-
That's so many ghosts.
They say, I guess that's a story for another day. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey. Why don't you send that on in to us, please? The woman that came around and blessed it said that she would banish the being that didn't originate as human, get rid of a few others, but she wouldn't make the astral spirits leave. Girl, that's the
Wow.
one playing with marbles, keeping my child up at night. I like that.
Yeah. I can't. I won't.
Also, like, I hired you. I'll tell you who to make leave.
Right?
21 of them. Make 21 of, but a
Make
being,
21.
the being that didn't originate as human.
Gross. I don't like that sentence. I don't like that description. I don't like that. One bit.
What if it was a cat or a dog or a monkey? What about a monkey? Oh my God, a monkey ghost. That's too scary.
A monkey ghost? That's funny.
Monkey ghost really scares me because of the movie Monkey Shine.
Oh, yeah.
Too scary, too scary,
Too scary. Too scary.
What? Or even just the monkeys that old ladies like to give white wine to. Too scary.
Dude. Oh, Chimp Crazy was so wild. Like, it was so nuts. Sorry, real quick. Watching, like, a young, healthy chimp turn into, like, a bloated, unhappy chimp.
That's what happens.
Like a human. Like, it was so, like, an unhappy human. It was just like,
Look, I don't want to sound like a red pill misandrist or a misogynist, but that's what happens in an unhappy marriage.
I mean, a lot of those women were straight up like, I love this chimp more than my kids, more than my husband. Like,
Just don't belong in a subdivision.
no.
I think it's honestly sometimes I'm like, it's mean that I have these cats inside, other than the fact that I'm like, oh, all they want to do is sit on me and pretend to hunt, but they can't do anything else.
Right.
Bird flu would get them so fast, guys.
They'd be toast in the wild.
Oh, they can't handle H1N1.
Wilma would be like, I need a couch. Where is a couch? And I'd be like, you know.
Yeah, Wilma was bred for couches.
Wilma was bred for couches.
I can't imagine these cats on the street, even though they started there.
No.
They started on the streets. Okay. A few months after the house was blessed, we decided to move. I did not want to bring the dresser with us, so I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. Did I advertise that it was haunted? No, I did not. Do I feel bad? No. Hopefully the astral
Okay.
Hopefully the astral ghost was like, dang, where'd they go? Better go to heaven now. But I didn't want to find out. I never heard anything from the buyer, so I assumed that everything turned out chill. Maybe they let it haunt their kid for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I did, however, bring the hanging quilt rack to the new house. We had a good time. We had good times together. When I would play Just Dance on PlayStation, a person shape would form coming from the top of the screen in the player window next to me, and it would score points right alongside of me.
Wait, What?
The PlayStation camera would always somehow find a person / face when the quilt rack was in the background. It didn't bother me too much
What?
until we moved and put the quilt rack back above our bed. Bad decision. My husband started having terrible nightmares and his general mood plummeted. Oh, no.
Oh, that's scary.
I contacted the paranormal investigation group, and the medicine woman gave me instructions on how to bind the spirit to the rack and get rid of it. I did the binding and tried to sell it at my yard sale. I did label it warning.
The lady's like, don't do that. Don't sell
That's
it.
not what I said.
I never said sell it.
No, I did label it warning. It's haunted. No one bought it. I even had it there for free. No takers. I can't remember if I sold it on Facebook Marketplace or if I just dropped it off at the Goodwill. All that being said, if you thrift or buy things on Marketplace, always remember to cleanse it of things because it could be haunted. Smiley face, stay spooky, Kelly.
Funny. Kelly's just spreading those 21 ghosts all over the place.
All over the place. Also, I really feel like with the quilt ghost, the quilt rack ghost, it's like my cats. You have to keep it entertained.
Yeah. Because it's like, let's play Just Dance. Let's play Just Dance. If we don't play Just Dance, I'm going to like give nightmares to your husband. I'm going to make your kids sad.
I mean, we've talked about it before that sometimes these ghosts kind of feed off energy. And
Yeah.
one of the ways that they can like, leech your fear, but maybe this one was like leeching your husband's like good mood.
Yeah.
But I think if it's exercise, like if it's like, oh, fun, silly, like that makes sense that it would be like, yes, I like this. I like this energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe we just got to have parties for our ghosts.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
How often? Like once a month or something?
Betsy, you live, your life is a party. Like not
a
like
party,
a party
dude.
party, but like you're always having a good old time.
I'm having a good old time. I'm having a good old time.
Yeah. I've been, trying to like, you got to force a good time sometimes, guys.
Sometimes.
You got to.
Because it's very easy to get bummed out and in a rut and just kind of like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
But then once you do a fun thing, it's like, yes, okay, this is good. This is good for me. This is good for the world because now I'm putting out happier energy.
The ghosts love it so much.
The ghosts love it.
Now, I think listeners know that January was a really hard month for me and and friends too. And I just kept saying to them, I was like, we have to like fake the fun. If like we have to like, I was like, I keep dancing in my car or singing to myself. Like I keep trying to feel those silly vibes because we just can't be stuck,
Right.
in bad feelings. So, and it's like, I think there used to be like, there was a study maybe about like even smiling, it like tricks your brain into thinking you're happy.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. So whatever, even, and I feel like faking happiness for other people is actually more draining. But if you could
Yeah.
fake it for yourself, see if that works. See like a little,
Because it's already making the move
yeah.
to try to have a little happiness. No matter,
Yeah.
if it starts off as faking, but then you're like, you know what? I'm going to fake my happiness and go to Taco Bell. And then once you get that bite, you're like, wait, this is making me a little happy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm really feeling happy.
I will say that for me, if I'm going to Taco Bell often, it's usually a sign of depression.
No.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Absolutely.
Marcy, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it's not a sign of happiness. As a little treat, sure, but
Marcy, that bums me out.
I mean, it's just for me. I can tell. When we were at a Shiva, I was like, let's eat fruit because fruit will actually elevate our mood. And I was like, because there's candy and chocolate, but I was like, I actually think fruit would make us feel better because it comes from the trees and it has air in it.
Okay.
That was my
Did
theory.
it help?
Yeah, it did. I was like, it's a good like.
Well, it's
not-
going to help if you're thinking that.
Yes. To be like, it's like once I had a weird nutritionist who was maybe not good.
I
But she
feel
was like,
everybody's nutritionist.
she was like, if you
I don't
need,
think they're good.
yeah, she was like, if you need to feel grounded, eat a potato. Eat something that eat a root vegetable.
Oh, from the ground.
Yeah.
Funny.
And if you need an elevation, eat something from a tree. If you need to feel light and airy. And I was like, honestly, I guess a little.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you need to be creepy, you eat a spider or a crab.
Ooh, or a crab.
Eat a crab, a creepy little crawly.
Creepy
But I
crawly.
could see, yeah, I think sometimes as a little fun treat, you go, if you're feeling it just depends on how you're feeling, I guess, right? It's like you said.
That's all.
If you say, I'm assigning this
You're
happy.
starting it. Yeah. It's all coming from you. So
Yeah. Oh, it's all coming from me.
the call is coming from in the house.
Can I tell you something?
All the time.
All the
Yeah.
time. I love this. I have a neighbor who I think is very cool. And they have been, because, our air quality has been questionable. So
Uh-huh.
they've been wearing a mask, like
Uh-huh.
pretty fastidiously. Also does smoke constantly. And I
Yeah.
love that. I think
Isn't
that's
that funny?
I think that's great. I think that is very cool.
Is that funny?
I like it. I like to, just like we said with the food, you say what's good for you and you say what's bad for you. You say Taco
that's
Bell,
it,
it makes you
dude.
happy. That's making you happy, baby.
Exactly.
It did make me happy in Joshua Tree. I went. I was like, I'm gonna get a little Taco Bell. So you're right.
There
You're
you
right. You're right.
go.
You baby.
It's a good thing.
You're right, baby. You're right.
Baby.
All right. I'm gonna play another listener story.
Yes. Yes.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy and guest, if there is one. I'm a big fan of all your work. Thanks for doing this podcast, and thanks for all the laughs. Today I wanted to share a little bit about ancestral magic. That's a craft that I practice, and it's really a great, easy, accessible way to start connecting to your ancestors and just to feel magic in a different way. The thing with ancestral magic is it's kind of like your ancestors are inside you, like literally in your DNA. And the reason you're here is because they hoped that you would be. So there's just a lot of really beautiful power and intention available in ancestral magic. An easy way to just get started is light a candle and say, this is an offering to my benevolent ancestors. Thank you for your resilience and thank you for what you did so that I could be here today. And that's just like all you need to do to get started, because like I said, the connection's already inside of you. So it's just about finding it and waking it up. I have found that by inviting my benevolent ancestors to join me on certain activities, or like when I sit down to a nice meal, I invite them to join me in the meal. It just has really fostered this great sense of connection. I also did a lot of genealogical research, and I work within a restorative genealogy framework. So I'm discovering some bummer stuff about some of my ancestors, but it's also really important to keep in mind that, like, as someone with colonizer background, I'm going to find colonizers. I'm going to find slaveholders. It's tough work, but I recommend if you do any of that, keep a candle lit for justice while you do the work. Regardless, but since I've started doing this ancestral magic, my benevolent ancestors have really shown up, for me a lot. The other day I had a facial, and when I'm doing something that's really indulgent for myself and really kind of emblematic of the privileges I have in this life, I'd like to invite my benevolent ancestors to join, because I wouldn't be here without them. So I invited my benevolent ancestors to join me for this facial, and one in particular just really showed up. Her name was Wilhelmina, and she went by Minnie Winter. And I can't explain like why I would have been thinking of Minnie, who I think is like my fourth great grandmother, during my facial. I hadn't read anything about her or seen her recently. I mean, she's been dead a long time. I really haven't seen her recently, but she just showed up. And I think it's because maybe Minnie was a woman who really enjoyed lotions and potions, or she really wanted to be pampered and never had that opportunity. So she joined me for my facial. And I was more than happy to welcome her in. My benevolent ancestors also show up a lot in dreams. Ever since I started doing this magic, they just pop up. And literally, like, I was having a dream where I was partying with some high school friends, and I turned around and my grandma, who's passed, was standing behind a bookshelf, like literally with her nose on the top of the shelf, just like peeking. And I laughed in the dream and I was like, Grandma, you can come join. But she said she just wanted to check in. So they just want to check in and see how I'm doing. And the other night I had a dream that my uncle, who had been chronically ill before he passed, he came to me in the dream and was really worried that people were mad at him. And so the next day I was able to wake up and light a candle for my uncle and say, no one's mad at you. I don't harbor any ill feelings. We understand that you were sick. No one's holding on to anything. It's okay. And even if you want to be a skeptic and remove the element of magic, maybe that's a concern I was holding in my subconscious, and I was able to address it. So it's one of those really beautiful practical magics that's easy to access. There's no barriers, and it just is a nice way to connect you with what's real. So highly recommend. And every so often you get that little ancestral funny feeling. Thanks so much. Take care.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I love that.
Whoa. I feel I wouldn't. I guess you get the feeling, though, of, oh,
Yeah.
I know this person, because I'm like, I don't know anybody.
Well, they did research too, right?
That's true. That's true. You got to do a little research. Got to do a little research. Wow.
That's very cool. Yeah.
How nuts.
Also, like, being like, don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. Chill
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do ancestral work.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
How do you do it? What if mine are bad? They wanted me to be her though, so
Wait, what?
that's what they were saying, that, like, you know, that the reason you're
Oh.
here is because your ancestors, like, really wanted you to be here. Because it's not
Yes.
easy to, like, make a lineage
Family.
survive. I'm not
That's
doing it.
true. I'm not. That's true.
It dies with me.
Whoa.
Well,
And how fun for the ancestors. I mean, even some might be pieces of shit. But for like Minnie or whatever being like, I've never gotten a facial before because I was living during a time when they thought I was a witch
yeah.
because I was kind of smart and they were scared of me.
Yeah, I wonder if my grandpa's ever, like, when I'm having martinis, just sitting next to me having a vodka on ice.
I bet.
Odom, that's what he loved.
Odom. I
Odom.
bet that's happening. I guess I got to do some research. I don't know any of my...
Yeah, you don't know none of them?
I don't know none of them.
Yeah, that's the thing in the South. People are constantly talking about who's cousins of who and blah, blah, blah,
Yes,
blah, blah.
yep.
Like, you can't get away from your ancestry.
You cannot. You cannot.
You can't. These were really great. These were great. We want
So
you
fun.
to send more to us.
Yes.
Please.
Keep them coming. We're getting some guests lined up, y'all. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Don't you worry. Yeah, keep them coming. We love this so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.